Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert!
Hey there, Artie!
And gas.
Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, everybody! So, we're still continuing with the DLC case. Turnabout Reclaimed, we're still on the first day trial, but we hit a checkpoint, so what's going to happen next? We'll have to wait and see.
I know some dirt's about to go down, because they were just talking, about how they might have been hiding something.
It's July 21st, 10:39 a.m., District Court. Defendant, Robbery number 3.
Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha?
I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright. Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her.
But why would you go to all the lengths?
Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's.
What? Then that means...
I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Calendar updated in the court record, so that's her calendar. So she was the one who was supposed to meet with the captain.
Is it for sure confirmed, or is it, believed to be Sasha's?
Let's check.
Because that's important to distinguish.
Apparently belongs to Sasha. So I guess it could still go either way.
Okay.
I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright, I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha.
Okay! We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus.
You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla.
Yup.
That's just the way it goes. July 21st, 11:02 a.m. Wow, that was only an hour of court?
That was a long time.
There was quite a few cross-examinations, courtroom number 4.
I still can't believe we're defending a freaking killer whale.
I still can't believe people aren't appreciating Taka more.
That's true.
He's the best bird. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand.
I will say I do like Jaden's bird. She has 2, right?
I thought just 1, unless you got any.
And she has Ari. I think she has Tofu as well.
I haven't watched Jaden stuff in a while.
Gotcha.
Again, you waste your breath.
Me name be Sasha, and I be one of Captain's Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by dread pirate Nostache.
No stash.
I guess Nostache refers to the Prosecutor Blackwell this time.
Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache. And a full beard.
Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court?
Captain Judge? I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog.
And scene. How was that for a self-intro?
The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation.
I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at the Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer.
Well, you seem like a completely different person now.
You really think so? Thanks. I was in the pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like.
I bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that. And what will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death.
Now wait just a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning.
So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh?
But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball!
I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. The Orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the Orca knocking it down with a ball.
What? Is that what we were talking about? I came in here to give Prosecutor Nostache a good hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat in the tails! Oh, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be all right. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be finalamenda.
Phenomenal.
I didn't see the L. I thought that was an exclamation point.
Alright, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony.
Yeah, whatever.
Witness testimony. Hearing the noise.
I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest's scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I called to Norma DePlume first, and then I went to the pool room with the security guard. Interesting. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhimes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different.
Yeah, there's an extra person.
Yeah. The actual order of Orla's actions depends on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, then the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't?
I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help.
As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the Orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow, unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. Very well, your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Hearing the noise. Oh yeah, we took damage.
We took some damage last time.
I forgot about that. Orla summoned you with a loud noise. Okay. What made you think Orla was summoning you?
Orla knows the sound of her cries don't carry that far. So sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla's smarter than the average whale, I tell you.
Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Wait a minute! Widget's the smartest one of all! Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest one of all? Widget!
Am I expected to enter Trucy into this my kid is better than yours Palooza? And did you head the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately?
I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. The aquarium guest's scream was more important.
Hold it!
Is that so? You heard Miss DePlume scream?
That's right! I heard her through the walkie-talkie of the guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud, I thought it was a sea lion.
Miss DePlume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually.
I know, right? Ooh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it.
I guess Athena's still upset about being called a yellow girl.
Well, yeah.
What did you do after hearing the visitor's scream?
She talked to Norma DePlume.
Yeah. Then went with the security guard to the pool. You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Oh, totally.
Yeah. Apparently that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why, after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wench so suspicious? Arr! I demand a swordfish duel! That's what I felt like saying to her anyway.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homeworks, Your Honor?
Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room.
Alright. When the guard and I got there, we saw that. The equipment was everywhere.
He was lying in the middle of it, eh? What do you recall about the scene exactly?
I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. I get that. If you ask me something so specific, I might be able to remember, though.
Specific questions, huh? Okay, let's see. What should I ask her about? The things scattered around or Jack Shipley?
We want to ask about the things scattered around because of the coins.
Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around?
There was equipment and props for the new show.
The new show?
Yeah! We were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and Nostache, after all. We were going to have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Captain Orla has a new rival featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf.
Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock?
Interesting. Oh!
We've seen it before.
That's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show.
Swashbuckler Flyer updated in the court record. It was dropped by a penguin. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it?
That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up.
Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well, Miss Buckler. Please append what you just said to your testimony.
Sure thing. She's at least a decently competent witness.
Yeah. Props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all.
In the middle of it all?
These props for the new show, what kind of things were they?
A blow-up dolphin and an anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there.
Wait, what a minute?
What a minute?
What a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? No, no problem. Yes, there is.
Isn't the bag of coins supposed to be at the bottom of the pool? Discovered by the side of the orca pool.
Yeah.
I think that's right. She said it was scattered around. Is it gonna be something stupid like the captain's not in his costume?
We also didn't see, we don't know where the bag is.
Yeah. The bag's nowhere to be seen, at least in those photos. Yeah, that's probably the issue.
You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate?
Come on, Phoenix. What are you nitpicking my testimony for?
You're having a hard time reading tonight.
I'm wearing my glasses even.
If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine the red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf.
Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never really one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf.
But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf.
Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment.
The new school equipment?
The new school equipment for the brand new school.
The school in the aquarium. We're running low on budget, so we decided to open a private school in the aquarium. For people who want to work there.
Saves money on field trips. It must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down.
Oh, I see. It looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all.
I didn't want to talk about the costume. I wanted to talk about the coins.
So does the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? But there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory's been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon.
It's the scarf, laced with needles.
He died from blunt force trauma to the head.
All those needles.
And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you all right. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Yes, Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell?
The scarf.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Take that!
They still are holding our
This
hand
game
after
is
all this time.
easy.
This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence.
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. Do you intend to abandon your original argument? After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts that we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then, Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool, and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous! Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's head body nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Gah! A very good point. If the defense is now abandoning its original theory, then we need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Alright. I have no clue would go over well.
Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body.
What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool.
You'll be sleeping with the fishes. That's what happened.
Exactly. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once.
How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. That's true.
Right. Hold on. Water? Okay, I need to cure my hiccups.
Go cure your hiccups. Actually, while you do that, I'm also gonna take my vitamins.
Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go down in an instant. So could the real manner of death be... Like, they literally just tell us. Thanks for the great hint, Athena. I never would have figured that out on my own.
What? I helped you and you didn't even know it? And I didn't even know it?
Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant, falling, drowning, assaulting? This game really is way too easy. Please take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. Oh my! Could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. Death from a fall? Ugh. And that's your answer?
It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too.
The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water.
And dumped the orca back in?
The pool water washed away any signs of blood so that no one would realize that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense.
But where did the orca go?
They can move her to another pool.
I feel like it's hard to move her.
True. Order!
She's big.
Order in the court! I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean that the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit as the defense claimed? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone?
What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not!
Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know?
Well, there's jumping, dancing, playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the swashbuckler spectacular song.
Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case.
She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket where she shoots somebody up in the air, and there's the lifesaver trick where she brings a drowning person to the surface.
Why wouldn't you start with those?
This is the easiest game in the universe. Oh,
this is easier than Piglet's Big Game.
This is
for
easier
sure.
than Piglet's. Oh my god.
We are recording this episode the same night we recorded the first Piglet's Big Game episode. That should tell you something, folks.
Yep.
Hey, one of those top secret tricks might have something to do with the case. Imagine if I actually don't end up uploading Piglet's Big Game. People are like, what are you talking about?
Piglet's Big Game is just like lost to time.
It was abandoned. Now, which of these 2 new tricks sounds relevant to the case? Really? So, in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct?
You got it!
You caught it.
Oh, you caught it. Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. Who's she practicing on? Her?
I don't know.
She sometimes bites into their clothes, but never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in his mouth.
I don't think that was quite her voice, but...
Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to
I
be
love being a part of this case.
This is like Ursula's mom from Little Mermaid. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to click there.
The real...
That matches up with what Mr. Plume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick to command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe.
So do I, Your Honor.
Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish.
Alright, everybody, time to go on a field trip.
The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Buckler, please proceed.
Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal...
Phenomenal.
Oh, phenomenal! That didn't look right to me.
That's the second time you haven't gotten that.
It just doesn't look right.
Gotta
Anyway,
bring out the harmonica.
I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey, Marlin, are you ready over there?
Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There! It's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha.
Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. Oh, it's a cutscene. Go get him. Go get him, baby. Whee!
We definitely needed an 8-second cutscene for that. The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it.
Cute. And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick.
Wow, that orca's really something.
A cute little thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody.
Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance.
That was great. That awesome trick captured everyone's heart.
Ho ho ho! Wonderful! I wish I could see more.
Black Will's like, I hate aquariums.
I like apiaries better.
There's all the birds. Looks like we've silenced Prosecutor Blackwell.
Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the Orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. No. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I am requesting further investigation. I'm thinking. Prosecutor Blackwell, you have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it? What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? Fulbright tasing Blackwell's not as funny after the 5th case. Unfortunately.
Black, I'm so sad. I loved that guy. He was such a cool detective. I just wanted him to be the main culprit and be like, whoa!
Oh no!
Wowzers!
It's Bowser.
Then they did Scooby-Doo.
How could they?
I don't want Scooby-Doo in my Ace Attorney game.
I've been waiting for this.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Taco Bell just released their new summer menu.
No, it's an envelope. He pulls it out, it's like, I got Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on DVD. We can all watch it.
Oh, and what is that? An updated autopsy
I'm
report.
gonna kill him! No! No! You cannot be
Marty,
kidding me.
they hadn't finished the autopsy report because they're like, oh no, the killer whale did it. We don't need an autopsy.
Yeah, because they were stupid!
Yeah, they
Doing
were
that-
stupid.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
What?
goodness.
Why did it have to come now?
I guarantee you've seen that video of, like, Edgeworth
Oh
dancing
yeah.
around the...
Actually, didn't you know?
I updated the autopsy. Yeah.
During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here. I take it you'd like me to read it? Very well. Cause of death, thought to be from a 65-foot fall!
Cool.
Shipley's autopsy report updated in the court record.
Oh, details updated. I would like to read.
Okay, let us go and read.
Babadoos.
Cause of death, contusion from head trauma, thought to be from a 65-foot fall into the pool. Bruised all over. Ceiling to pool bottom is 100 feet. Blow to head received after death.
No?
No, a secondary blow was received after death.
That's weird. Why?
From the coin bag that presumably hit his head.
100, so that means there's like almost 40 feet above the pool.
Yep.
That's crazy. But that makes sense because there's like a crane basically in there.
Yeah. But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? It's something good for a change? If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. It seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven. I suppose I can't deny that.
This is fantastic! You did it, Mr. Wright! Prosecutor Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it! Orla is saved!
Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate?
No, we gotta find the real people.
It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary. But first allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Ora Shipley, not guilty!
Yippee! We knew the freaking orca wasn't... She's like, I'm so happy!
Phoenix is like, what's about to happen? This is half the length of a normal case.
Yeah. You did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix! Thank you, Athena! Orla and Marlon, thank you too.
Congrats, Sasha! Time to celebrate! Go on, eat up!
Aw, cute. Glad to see everybody so happy. And I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. This moment.
Thank you, Right Dono. Huh? For what? The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, arrest this woman. Certainly! Certainly! Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley.
What?
What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now. You must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. I saw you were smiling during the confetti. The true culprit manipulated the Orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that?
I called BS on that.
It can only be the Orca's traitor.
I mean, it's close. That's a good thought. It could be her. But like, it literally is just blow the whistle, and then she flies around and does stuff.
I'm sure there's some nuances to it.
Probably, but it would realistically have to be someone who either works in the aquarium or has, like, knows the animals decently well.
Norma DePoom spent the last year learning the whistle command.
She wrote a killer whale novel, maybe.
But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence.
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary.
Someone can steal
A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed.
Oh.
Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. Ah! What?
No! I don't believe it! Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it!
Foolbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. Their report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the Orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room! Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
But no one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler is seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about?
It was a private matter. But it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. I'm cutting your pay in half.
Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning.
I mean, me too.
You suspected Miss Buckler from the start?
Yeah.
The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim. The possibility a human manipulated the Orca. I looked into both. So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. My gratitude to you, after all.
Hence he was willing to take the case.
Yep. You were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. No! Alright, come on then. Let's have a good long talk.
Wait! I didn't kill the captain! I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha! Phoenix! Athena! You gotta believe me,
Actually,
Young.
Pearl killed him.
That's why I'm not willing to talk about anything and I have the Cyclops. Sasha didn't kill him! I believe that with all my heart! There's gotta be something we can do!
I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this.
There's actually two different endings. Either the Orca
Dies or Sasha gets convicted. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. But this trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant Orla Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned.
Do-do.
To be continued.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so it is kind of like two cases in one. They're just
Yeah.
kind of the same case.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you were kind of suspicious of Sasha. But now that she's like the
Yeah.
new defendant, she probably didn't do it? Maybe?
Probably. I do think it makes sense for her to be like, yo, I don't want the whale to die. It's my partner. But also, like, if she did it to be like, I can blame a whale. People would believe me. I don't know.
Especially since that novelist who hates whales was here.
This is true, that, yeah.
Convenient.
I hate whales.
They're the worst. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, Investigation Part 2, baby. Your
I
favorite
like
part.
investigations.
Investigation parts are pretty great. We
Yeah.
may not have met all the characters yet, either.
I was actually here the whole time. Actually, yeah, there was a security guard that she mentioned.
And there was also the vet that they mentioned as well, where they're like, there's the on-staff vet.
I
And like,
swear,
and the writer
if
was
it
like,
is-
I'm trying to meet him, but he's not coming out.
I swear, if it was the Dr. Creepo
Director Hottie now
Director
works
Hottie
with whales.
now works with whales, I'm gonna lose my mind. Or if it's a lot of heart, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I promise you,
I
it's
work as a
not
security
Lana
guard, y'all. What if it's Larry Butts as a security guard?
Ooh,
That'd be funny.
he actually killed the guy.
I know you've gotten me acquitted like a bazillion times, but I decided
kinda need
now.
to do it again.
I decided now was the perfect time to commit murder.
All right, well, we'll have to see if Larry Butts makes an appearance next time.
That'd be
Until
fun.
then, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and God bless.